Right now at 6, a Wake County teacher and coach is accused of sexual misconduct with a student. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deborah Morgan.
And I'm Gerald Owens. This is 27-year-old Armando Brown. He appeared in court for the first time this afternoon. We'll tell you where prosecutors said investigators discovered sexually explicit Instagram messages with a female student.
WRAL's Matt Tallhelm is live in Raleigh with what parents can do to prevent their children from becoming a victim. Matt, he used to teach at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School.
Yeah, Deborah, he was a phys ed teacher and an assistant football coach at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School. The school system tells us he was employed with the county since December 2021. Inside a courtroom here in Wake County, we learned from prosecutors that Brown allegedly sent those Instagram messages to that student and tried to arrange a meetup for sex.
What's your name, sir?
Armando Brown.
This teacher and assistant football coach now sits in jail, where he listened through a phone as prosecutors in this Wake County courtroom described the allegations against him.
There's evidence, Instagram communications between the victim and this defendant, which basically turned into sexually explicit messages.
Brown is charged with attempting a sex act and indecent liberties with a student while he was a teacher at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School. An arrest warrant reveals both charges involve the same female student. In court, prosecutors described their Instagram chat, saying Brown asked the girl about a sex act and whether she's a virgin.
And then asking about arranging a meetup between the two of them. They then create some meeting time and place, which is to be after school at his place.
Prosecutors say the girl's parents called police about a month ago. Brown resigned from his job at the school last Friday. In a message sent to families, the school's principal says, "Our employees are held to the highest standards. The district does not tolerate actions that are not aligned with these standards."
For a teacher-student relationship, that should be a relationship that is in that school, that is in that classroom, that is about instruction, is about learning.
Safe Child Executive Director Kristen Duranje works with families to protect children and prevent abuse. She encourages parents to monitor their children's use of technology and to empower them to confide in someone they trust if something just doesn't seem right.
Because of technology, children don't necessarily even have to ever leave their house for them to be vulnerable to inappropriate types of relationships.
Now, Brown's attorney says Brown maintains his innocence in this. He is also the father of a newborn born just 3 days ago. And because of that, his attorney asked a judge in here in the courtroom to lower his bond, but that judge did not agree to do that. Tonight, he is still in jail, held on a $50,000 secured bond.
Matt Tallhelm live in Raleigh. Thank you, Matt.